it just worked for the film. Let's put it that way. It worked well for it, and thank God. I was thinking I was gonna be pissed because it got pushed down. I was like, no, but but overall it was a great movie. The acting was good. The effects were really cool. I really liked how they did the whole powers and everything. Like how they didn't one, they didn't overdo it and just like go crazy with it, which I thought was really cool. I like how they, they kept it realistic and then try to go crazy with it and everything. And I just got a text message, but I'm not gonna check it. It's unprofessional. But you know, and I really enjoyed the flying. Because they kept saying like how, oh, the flying's gonna be like, oh, what the fuck, what am I running backwards? The flying's gonna be like nothing you've ever seen before, and I was like, okay, but like, it wasn't anything like crazy because it just looked like Dragon Ball Z flying, or the way they flew. But it was cool though. It was cool though. I like how they did it though, the whole flying aspect, and like how they could stand and everything, and and then like they could push themselves forward and keep go faster. And I thought that was really cool, and everything else, like how they had like telekinesis and all that stuff, and so it was all good. And then I also saw Red Tails, George Lucas's like final big film, supposedly according to him, and it was good. I enjoyed it a lot. I know a lot of people. I don't know. Actually, I don't know a lot of people because I haven't heard any like. Because from the people I saw it with, they enjoyed it too. They thought it was pretty good. But from yes, interception. I don't know why I just did that. What the fuck's wrong with me? I'm in the end zone now. Fuck. I don't know why I thought I'd get. Anyways, so I kind of just paused right there. Oh, just gotta run out. Gotta run out. Gotta run out. Okay. Anyways, so I kind of paused there. Sorry, I was kind of focused on the game for some odd reason. But but anyway, so like, because people I saw it with all enjoyed it, but like, I guess critically the movie wasn't like received well because like I agree that the story wasn't because like one of the reasons people didn't, I guess, critics didn't like it was because the story was kind of bland and it was short and it just seemed like it didn't really like pertain to anything much, like obviously the Tuscany Air Force or Air Group or whatever was trying to like prove that they were trying to like get into the action, trying to prove that they could do that a black man could do a white man's job and sometimes even do it better, and which they obviously got that one across. Oh, fuck my life, interception for interception. But besides that, there wasn't really any story. There was a love story in it, which was, the girl was hot as hell. That they had that was the woman of the love story. But but besides, it's like I don't know why they actually had to put a love story in it. I guess it kind of what ends up happening, I guess, makes it more powerful. But the whole like the whole Tuscany air group, how like how close they are as a family and stuff like that, and it shows what ends up happening. I'm not gonna try to spoil anything, but you could probably tell the way I'm saying it, but I'm not gonna say anything necessarily in case you haven't seen it yet, in case anyone hasn't seen it yet and they want to see it. But yeah, but it was overall like it was a good movie though. I thought it was good. And another thing that critics, I guess, didn't like was the fact that like it was a very unknown cast of African Americans. I'm like, really? Does it matter that like yeah, it's African American. It's like African Americans, but like, do you have to put that in the name? Like, you can't say unknown actors. Like, do you really have to specify that they're African American? Because I feel like that makes no sense. Oh my God, are you serious? What is up with this? Interception, and like they're not gonna win, but still, come on. But like, I don't know. It's just like I just thought that was kind of weird because like really, because like I've never seen like a movie get put down because it has an unknown cast. Because like District 9 had an unknown cast, and that didn't get put down for that aspect. Chronicle had an unknown cast, except for like Michael B. Jordan, who's also in Red Tails, which I did not know until I saw him on AOTS and he said it, and they talked about it because because even then he's still not that huge. He's been on The Wire and Friday Night Lights, which are TV shows if you don't know what they are, but so he was really like the biggest one, like in Chronicle, but then even in Red Tails, they had Neo, Cuba Gooding Jr., and they had a few other guys that I've seen before in movies, but I don't really necessarily know their names, so it's like, but I still feel like I knew, but the thing is, I knew most of the cast, which is the funny thing about it. That was a good play, but I don't know, but like I felt like the acting was good. I felt like it wasn't. Because like I know they obviously had to make it seem fuck my life. Whatever. 10 seconds left. When they could actually win it. Anyways, sorry, I got scared. But no, but like, it's like, I don't know. And then, because like, the acting wasn't too over the top, because like, obviously it's during World War II, so there's still a lot of racism and stuff, and then like the way, I guess black people were portrayed talking back then, it wasn't like too over the top, like, you know, they weren't, you know, like, they didn't sound uneducated, really. Like, you know, because the majority of them were educated, because a lot of them did go to college. But yeah, so I thought that was good though. I enjoyed that, and we won. Wow. But and then last night, which is the third movie I saw, fourth time I went to the theater in the last 3 weeks, which is crazy because in the last 3 weeks I've gone to the movies, or in the last 3 weeks I've gone to the movies, and like and I've seen more movies in the last 3 weeks than I have in like the last like I've seen the same amount of movies in the last 3 weeks that I have in the last 3 years, you could say. Because like I only see like, because the majority of the time I only see like one movie a year, if at that. I usually don't go to the movies, and not because I don't like seeing movies, it's because I usually don't get invited to those things, or I usually don't go. So, but you know, but yeah. So anyway, so I saw. But anyways, the last. Let's see if I can get it. Boom, 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 boom. Oh shit. Boom, horse team. There it is. Probably gonna screw us over because we're not Tom Brady, but whatever. So I saw Star Wars episode. I almost said episode 3. Episode 1, Phantom Menace in 3D, and yeah. No, but it was good. You know, it was Star Wars. It's not like it was a new movie or anything. So it was everything I already knew about it. So it's not. They did change a few things. You know, CG things. You know, they changed Yoda, and they pretty sure I think they changed Jabba the Hutt. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure. And then they changed a few other things, I believe, but I don't know what they were, because I don't, you know, because I wasn't really paying attention to all of it. I was just like, but it was good, you know, obviously. And the thing is, it's kind of funny because like I've seen every other Star Wars, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like a million times, you know, like I've seen the prequels, or not the prequels, wow. I've I've seen the prequels. I mean, like I've seen the originals. What I'm gonna say, I've seen the originals like so many times because I used, you know, because I used to watch them all the time when I was younger, and when they were on VHS and everything. And then when the prequels came out, I saw the first one in theaters when when it was released, and but, you know, I didn't. Oh, fuck my life. Okay, whatever. Yeah, whatever. But so, but then but I've seen, you know, 2 and 3 like a bunch of times because they're always on Spike TV. All those are always on Spike TV. But like I don't really see, but I never see 4, 5, and 6. I've seen 2 and 3 like 100 times, it seems, because like they're always on Spike, and like those are, whenever I'm watching Spike TV, it's always those 2 movies. And like sometimes I'll end up, and there's always been times when I've seen 4, 5, 6. But the thing is, I never see episode 1. Episode 1 is like never on Spike TV. Like I feel, oh wow, fucking hooves! It's those hooves, so hooves, man. Just can't catch the ball. But yeah, so it was good. Like the 3D, you know, was like it wasn't like amazing. Like I wouldn't say it was amazing because like it wasn't like 3D. Like I wouldn't say it was like Avatar 3D because just because like it's not like, it wasn't like, because like they didn't try to go for like the cliche everything pops out at you kind of 3D, which is good because that would have been annoying as hell. But like they didn't, because like they tried to go the Avatar route where like instead of having everything pop out at you, they tried to immerse you into the movie and kind of like try to focus in on certain aspects of the film, which I feel like they worked. It worked when they did do it, but sometimes it just seemed like the 3D was very you know, was very low because like it didn't seem like there was much 3D in the movie, which wasn't, you know, which I didn't care much about it. It's like, you know, whatever. But you know, but it was still, you know, it was still a good movie. I enjoyed it, and fuck, why do I keep throwing interceptions? Ugh. But yeah. So, and like I'm not a huge fan of the first one. Like, But like you know, I am a, you know, but I am a fan of the Star Wars films. I do like the prequels. You know, obviously I like the originals more, but I still do enjoy the prequels because like, and the only reason why I don't like the prequels that much is just because, you know, they do they do you know, mess up on a few things that happen in the originals. Like how like just certain things just that they said in the originals that did not, and then they like totally you know, don't even mention in the first, in the, you know, in the prequels, and then, or they don't, um or they like totally like just say like, oh yeah, that wasn't true, this is what really happened. Which I guess is, you know, cool, but you know, no dice for me, bro. But yeah, but the thing is, now that I've seen it again though, because it's been so long since I've really seen the first one, I learned a lot of stuff. Like they really put a lot of emphasis that they already, like, you pretty much like know at the end of the first one that like if you were to watch, like if you were to like, if a kid were to like, if someone who's never seen Star Wars were to go and watch all of them, but like, you know, not, you know, but watch them like chronologically, like in you know, episodes, not like release, then I feel like, and they were to pay attention, you know, to each one, that they would find out that, um, that, well, how am I supposed to, that like, that fucking Palpatine is, you know, the Sith Lord is, you know, is Darth Sidious. And spoiler alert if you don't know that, but then again, Star Wars has been out for how long now, and if you don't know that by now, then you obviously not, you probably haven't seen it, and if you haven't seen it by now, you probably won't ever see it, so, screw you. But, but like, I just think it's, you know, because I thought it was interesting, because like they put so much emphasis, like, yeah, he's, you know, he is the Sith Lord, and like, obviously we all know, oh thank God, we all know he is, but like, I just think it's interesting because, like, you know, because obviously in the first one you don't necessarily have to say that he is the first one, like, we can obviously figure it out, you put one and two together, but like, they made, like, they pretty much made him, like, they put like the ear music, you know, around him. You know, they talked about like, they, you know, how like Darth Sidious would say like, yeah, I'll make sure the sentence, you know, stays where they're at, and blah blah blah. And oh my God, ah, I just want 2 points. But so it's just like, and I'm like, wow, really? Or like whenever they're like, when Mace Windu was talking to Yoda, he's like, um. There's always a master and an apprentice, and then Mace Windu was like, yeah, but which one was destroyed? Which I think was an interesting word, destroyed. Like, they can't say killed or defeated. Destroyed. He was destroyed. And I guess, you know, I guess from the fall, I guess his body would be, like, destroyed. It just... Oh my God, no. Oh, no, what the fuck? God damn it. I really gotta pick it up. Pick up the pace. Can't... Oh man, this is bad. This is bad. But anyway, so yeah, so but anyways, like, you know, he says Yoda, and then Yoda's like, and then Mace Windu's like, which one was destroyed? It like closes in on, you know, Palpatine, and then they're like, or some eerie music, whatever you want to say. Oh, so close. But yeah, so take it for what that is, I guess. You know, but it's been, you know, but I've enjoyed these last weekends because, you know, I've just been hanging, you know, besides going just to move. Oh my God, I thought it was gonna be an interception. Oh, thank God. But you know, I've been hanging out with a lot of friends, playing a bunch of Melee and Brawl, which is, you know, I like Melee and Brawl. I like I like Smash Brothers in general, but it's just like, I'm not that big of a fan. Yes, finally 2 points. I'm just not that big of a fan. It's just like, they just keep making me play it, and it's just like, and like, it's not that I'm terrible or anything, or that I, you know, like I said, I like the games. It's just that it's like, we played so much, and it's like every weekend now that I hang out with them, like we end up going to someone's house that has Brawl or Melee. It's like, that's what we end up playing. Even that's like, and it's like, if it's like guys and girls, it's like, let's play some Brawl and Melee. I'm like, oh my God, it's like, I've had enough of Brawl and Melee. I don't need more. It's like, I don't care if we play video games, but it's like, can we just play a different game? Like, I feel like, because like, I look at myself, I'm like, man, if we came over to my house, we'd have so much more choices. But if like, but it's like everyone else's house, it's like they only own Brawl and Melee, or one of the two. And it's just like, fuck. And it's like, how am I supposed to, it's like, what am I supposed to do? I end up just sitting back and just watching, because I don't want to play. Like, I'll play like a few games, but it's like, after a while, it's like, no. No, like last night after we saw Star Wars, we went to a friend's house and we played Melee. And I was like, damn it. And like I played like 6 games and I was like, yeah.